Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. In today's video we're going to be discussing Benefit Cosmetics' new concealer, the controversy behind it, and what Jeffree Star has to say. Before we get started, I do need to let you know that I am a drama commentary channel. I have opinions and I speak them freely. My opinions are not facts, they never have been facts, and they never will be facts. If you enjoy these types of videos, go ahead and subscribe to my channel and then give this video a big thumbs up. If you want to be notified the second I upload my next video, hit the notification bell and select it to all. Now let's go ahead and get started before the tea gets cold. Jeffree Star and Benefit Cosmetics just recently announced that they have been collabing together on a new concealer, and it didn't come without its share of controversy. The Benefit Cosmetics Boing Cakeless Concealer only comes in 12 shades, and so, in true Jeffree Star fashion, Jeffree Star had to give his 2 cents on the limited shade range. Trendmood posted an image of Benefit's new concealer, and Jeffree Star had this to say, "Ha, that shade range from that massive of a brand? Try harder, we're bored." It's not uncommon for Jeffree Star to come after a brand with a limited shade range. It was nearly a year ago that he went after Tarte Cosmetics and their Shape Tape foundation. He said the swatches looked like they came out with 50 shades of white and 2 shades for people of color. Getting back to Benefit Cosmetics, you can tell in the comment section that Jeffree Star isn't the only one who's disappointed in their shade range. Somebody wrote, "Anybody else upset about the shade range?" And then someone replied, "Honestly, I've come to expect this from Benefit Cosmetics. I just ignore their brand entirely. I refuse to give them my money. I'd rather buy Lancome or even La Mer." And someone else said, "Me, too overpriced and not diverse." Someone else commented, "Benefit is one of the world's biggest beauty brands and can still bring out only 12 shades." If you look at these swatches, you can see why people are upset. Most of these shades are only good for people with fair to medium skin tones. If you have medium to dark skin tone, it looks like you get about 2 shades. If you have a dark skin tone, you get 1, maybe 2. I mean, come on guys, this is 2019, this shouldn't be happening. Benefit Cosmetics, you think you would have learned from all the other brands that got called out for this. You don't release a concealer or a foundation with a limited shade range. It's not fair for everyone. Oh, I'm sure they're going to say that they're going to extend their shade range, but honestly, how fair is that? Half of your customers get to buy their concealer now, while the other half of your customers have to wait months or maybe even a year for you to extend your shade range? It's a bunch of garbage. Someone else in Trendmood's comment section actually made a really good point. They said, "Now let's see the influencers that's willing to give up them expensive Benefit trips to talk about these shade ranges." Now, it's pretty well known that Benefit Cosmetics does send influencers on brand trips to help promote their brand and new products that will be launching. So the question is, will the MUAs that go on these brand trips be willing to call out Benefit Cosmetics for their lack of shade range? Or will they keep quiet because they enjoy the perks so much of being on Benefit Cosmetics' good side? I guess only time will tell. Now, not everyone is hating on Benefit Cosmetics. Some people are actually excited to try the concealer, and some are even going as far as defending the brand for only coming out with a few shades. Now, back in the Trendmood comment section, someone said, technically concealer doesn't need to come in 7,000 shades. You pick a shade or 2 lighter or darker than your normal skin tone. And someone else said, "I understand the complaint about diversity, but a company is going to cater to its market demographic. Yes, it's PC, so market to any and everyone, but capitalism isn't about being kind. It's about money. Chanel has about a handful of brown shades. Why? Market demographics. Just like they don't make low-end items to market to all budgets." While some of what these commenters have said may be true, do we really need 7,000 shades of concealer? Probably not. But how do businesses such as Benefit Cosmetics expect to grow their business and sell more products if they're purposely leaving out a group of people just because it's not as profitable? When Fenty Beauty launched their foundation shade range, it catered to a massive amount of people. Whether you were very dark or whether you were very light, you were most likely able to find a shade that matched you, or it was very close. And they've been doing well ever since, and they started out of the gate catering to everyone. I don't understand how companies like Benefit Cosmetics and Tarte Cosmetics can't come out with an inclusive line from the get-go. And why only cater to the light and medium skin tones with a few darker skin tones thrown in when you can include everybody all at once in the beginning? That shows your customers that you care more about them and making them happy than you do about the money. Yes, I understand it's important to make money. It's also important to keep your customers happy. If your customers are happy and they trust you, they're more likely to tell their friends to use your products. I don't know, what do you guys think? Do you think Benefit Cosmetics should have come out with a wider shade range? Let me know in the comments down below. And now let's move on to the second controversial thing surrounding the Benefit Cosmetics Concealer. Earlier, Patrick Star posted the ad campaign for the Benefit Concealers on his Instagram page. And it didn't take long for people to notice a similarity between Benefit Cosmetics' ad campaign and another cosmetic company's branding. When you watch the ad campaign for the concealers, you see Patrick Star in the kitchen baking a cake. Now that rubbed a few people the wrong way. They believed that Benefit Cosmetics was copying the company Beauty Bakery because of the baking theme. On Patrick Star's Instagram post, somebody wrote, "Why are y'all copying Beauty Bakery? First Huda Beauty and now this? My God, where's the originality?" And then someone else wrote, "But wait, isn't Beauty Bakery a whole concept about baking?" And oop. And then finally someone else wrote, "Okay, but we're all going to act like this doesn't look like Beauty Bakery?" Benefit Cosmetics responded to this comment and said, "Hi gorgeous, Boing Cakeless Concealer lives under our Boing family of concealers, which all have an eraser theme to the packaging because we believe that concealer can help you erase your complexion concerns. For this product launch, we wanted to have fun with the idea of a concealer that won't cake. We adore and respect Beauty Bakery and feel there's room for all of us in the beauty community kitchen." I've watched the ad a few times myself, and I find it to be a bit confusing. Do I find it to be a carbon copy of Beauty Bakery's theme? No. I mean, yes, Patrick Star's in the kitchen baking a cake, but that's about the only correlation between Beauty Bakery and Benefit Cosmetics. If you look at the concealer, the packaging is a pencil with an eraser on top, which has absolutely nothing to do with baking. So in my opinion, I wouldn't worry about the similarities unless Beauty Bakery comes out and says that they're disappointed with Benefit's decision to do a baking theme for their concealer. I'd say just let it go and focus on more pressing matters. But like I said, that's my opinion. If you guys feel differently, just let me know in the comments below. Well, that's the end of this video. Before we go, I'd like to jump into a little segment I call Fur-tastic Fur Baby of the Day, where I feature one of your wonderful pets at the end of my video. To have your pet submitted, send me a message on either Twitter or Instagram with a photo of your pet and your pet's name. Since this is my first video, our Fur-tastic Fur Baby of the Day is my cat Oliver. He's actually called Boobers most of the time, and I have no idea where that nickname came from, but he's 16 years old and he is quite the character. He likes to kill socks and drag them around the house and yell about it, and he also likes to torture our kitten Pepita. I hope you enjoyed the segment. I thought I'd do something a little bit more fun and unique for the end of my videos. As you know, drama can be a little bit much after a while, so I thought I'd end on a high note. Thank you for spending a little time with me today. If you enjoyed today's video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, share, and subscribe. I'll see you on the next one.